In your Capital Connection tonight, Virginia's U.S. senators have introduced a bill in Congress they say will reduce gun violence in America. Included in their proposal, a provision commonly known as Lucia's Law, inspired by a terrible tragedy many of you may remember here in Central Virginia. Capitol Bureau reporter Tyler Englander has the details.
In 2021, a teenager was shot and killed by a fellow teenager who found a loaded handgun inside his home. Now Senators Tim Kaine and Mark Warner are hoping to pass legislation to help prevent that. In 2021, 13-year-old Lucia Bremer died in her mother's arms after being shot 9 times in Henrico County. Her killer, a 14-year-old with documented mental health problems who used a loaded handgun he found in his home.
We had that tragedy in Central Virginia where a caregiver, frankly, should have been aware that they were giving a gun to someone that could be in harm's way.
That's why Virginia Senators Mark Warner and Tim Kaine have introduced a bill in Congress that would charge parents with a crime if their child gets access to their gun after they've been deemed a threat to themselves or others. They're calling it Lucia's Law.
Maybe if Lucia's Law had been in place earlier, we could have prevented the enormous tragedy that took place in Newport News a number of months back, where a school teacher was shot.
Last month, Governor Glenn Youngkin signed a similar bill into law on the state level after it received bipartisan support in the General Assembly. On the federal level, pointing to a recent case in Michigan where the parents of a convicted mass shooter were convicted of involuntary manslaughter, Warner says most Americans agree that adults need to be more responsible with their firearms.
And I think this direction of holding adults responsible when firearms get in hands of minors that shouldn't be in their hands, I think this is starting to be a national movement.
And now the Virginia Citizens Defense League, one of the most vocal pro-Second Amendment groups in Virginia, says they're neutral on Lucia's Law. At the state capitol, Tyler Englander, 8 News.